Okay, hello again. Welcome to the second session of the class of linguistics class on syntax. Now, the boy comes to the garden was the last example I have given you, and we should have other kinds of pronouns at the same time. All right, let me begin with a very simple sentence again. It is a book. Okay, it is a book. Right, it is a book. Sentence, noun phrase, verb phrase. All sentences begin in the same way. If you have a very, very long sentence, even if you have a very, very long sentence, sometimes you may have a paragraph long sentence, you're going to do the same. The first step is noun phrase, verb phrase, divided into noun phrase and verb phrase. The first sentence is always divided into noun phrase and verb phrase. Okay? So, it is always the first step, whatever you do. What is there in the noun phrase? Only one pronoun. Okay, only one pronoun. Noun, it's it. Okay, there's only one. It. Right. The verb phrase. In the verb phrase part, what is the verb? What is the verb? Which is the verb? Well done. The verb is. Let me write it. Is. Okay. And we have a book here. What should we call a book? It is like the boy, the garden. This time we have a book. Article, but the book, the was also an article, but what did we call the book? Noun phrase. We called it noun phrase. This one we also have to call a noun phrase. Okay? A noun phrase. I'm writing it down. A noun phrase. The first part of the noun phrase is article, which is a, and the second part of the article is a noun, which is book. So I'll show you now. Okay? It is a book. A book. Because book is a noun, even if we say the book or a book, it is going to be called a noun phrase. A noun phrase. Okay? Make a picture of this. Write it down in your notebooks. Okay? Whatever I show you on the screen, take a picture, write it, copy it down in your notebook so that you will study from those. Let me write a little bit more complicated. The boy in the class, the boy in the class loves the girl on television. Oh, it's more complicated, isn't it? The boy in the class loves the girl on TV. TV is a noun, don't worry. I'll give you a clue. TV is a noun. Now, I wish I wrote it on the next page because this is a small space now, but I will do that. What is the first step? Sentence and noun phrase and verb phrase. Always. Sentence, noun phrase, and verb phrase. You see, because the sentence is long, I have put longer lines here. In the noun phrase part, which is the noun phrase part? Until the verb, yes, I have two answers coming up. The boy in the class, very good, Slav, well done, Jada, very good, thank you very much for joining. The boy in the class is noun phrase. That whole set is a noun phrase. Excellent. Let's divide the noun phrase into two. We have the boy, which is a noun phrase. The boy, okay, article the, and noun is boy. Look at that now. The first step. Noun phrase is divided into noun phrase. First part of the noun phrase is noun phrase. The boy. Second part of the noun phrase is in the class. Because it begins with in, we're going to call it prepositional phrase, PP. Prepositional phrase, and the first word is a preposition, it is in. Look at that. The second part of the noun phrase is called prepositional phrase because we have divided the noun phrase into two. Noun phrase was the boy in the class, and we have divided it into two. The boy, which is a noun phrase, in the class, which is a prepositional phrase. We have to divide the preposition into two. P, preposition, in. What about the class? I'm sorry. Yeah, what about the class? The class. It's another noun phrase. It's like the boy. It's another noun phrase. So we have to take out another noun phrase from here. Let me do that. Noun phrase, it contains the class. The is article. Okay. Noun is the class. So look at here. What happened here? Too many details. All right? Too many details, but simple. Don't worry. The sentence first is divided into two, noun phrase and verb phrase. Noun phrase is divided into two because we have a big noun phrase here. The boy in the class is a noun phrase. And noun phrase is divided into two. Noun phrase and verb prepositional phrase. Noun phrase contains the boy, article and noun. Prepositional phrase contains preposition and noun phrase in. Noun phrase is the class. It's divided into article and noun. Okay? Take a picture. Smile. Yeah. Then write it down on your notebook, in your notebook. Now let's go move on to the verb phrase. Let's move on to the verb phrase. Verb phrase, the first word in the verb phrase is naturally verb itself. What's the verb? What's the verb? Loves. Okay, the verb is loves. So we have done until here. So the remaining part of the sentence is the girl on TV. The girl on TV. The boy in the class is the same as the girl on TV. Same structure. The boy in the class and the girl on TV are the same structures. So, the girl on TV is a noun phrase. Okay, we divide the noun phrase into two. Noun phrase and prepositional phrase. See? Okay, so the girl on TV. The girl on TV. The girl on TV part is the noun phrase part. We divide this noun phrase because it begins with the girl. The girl on TV is a full noun phrase as a whole. But then it has to be divided into two. The first division is noun phrase, which is going to be the girl. Noun phrase is divided into two here. Article and noun. Okay, article and noun. So then, until here, the sentence is done. On TV, on TV. It's a prepositional phrase. Preposition is on, and there's only one word remains, TV. No preposition. If there's no preposition, we don't call it a noun phrase, we only call it simple noun. So it is TV. You see that? Please take a picture and then write it down on your notebook. Actually, we do not need to write VP. We always use NP. No, we have to write VP. Verb phrase is there all the time. Okay? Because the verb phrase begins with verb. If we see a verb, we always write a verb phrase. Oh, okay, it's just a joke. Thank you. So, yes. Can you see it? Good. We'll have more examples. Okay, now I'm thinking of other examples. Write me a sentence as an example. Use a noun phrase, use a prepositional phrase, use something else. Let's do another similar example. Oh, right. The man in the car is a doctor in the hospital. Good. Jada, is this your second time? Are you taking the class for in the second year? No. Oh, good. But you pick up very quickly. This is your first time. You pick up very quickly. All right. Excellent. The man in the car is a doctor in the hospital. Very good sentence. The man in the car is a doctor in the hospital. Very good example. The man in the car is a doctor in the hospital. It is the same structure as in the previous one. Same structure exactly. Noun phrase, verb phrase. Sentence is divided into two, noun phrase and verb phrase. And in the noun phrase part, we have a noun phrase and a prepositional phrase as usual. Okay? In the noun phrase part, we have the man. In the prepositional phrase, we have in the car. So, the boy. Noun phrase is divided into two, article and noun. Article is the and noun is boy. In the prepositional phrase, we have in the car. In the car. In is preposition, the car is noun phrase. So, we divide the preposition into two, prepositional phrase into two, P and NP, preposition and noun phrase. We need this division because we have to indicate each word separately. Preposition is in, and in the noun phrase part we have an article which is the, and we have a noun which is man. See? Okay. In the... Oh, sorry. Oh, I've said the man. It should be the man and the car. I'm doing it like in the first one. The man in the car. Okay, the man in the car. Are you writing this down in your notebooks? Yeah, please take a picture and write it down slowly by understanding it. And the second part of the sentence is verb phrase, and the verb is. Okay. Verb phrase is divided into two, and verb is. And in the noun phrase part, it is the same as this first noun phrase. Okay, this noun phrase part is the same as this noun phrase. The man in the car. Okay, a doctor in the hospital. It is the same structure. It's exactly the same structure. This time, the article is an indefinite article, not a definite article. A noun, doctor. It is the same as this noun phrase. This noun phrase. The same as this noun phrase. We carry the same structure here. Okay? In the second noun phrase. The man in the car is a doctor in the hospital. Preposition is in, okay, and the noun phrase so I have put this here because it's a narrow space. Yes. Take a picture of this and write it down slowly. Zoom to the screen. Okay. I'm zooming for you and also for the other camera. Zooming on the screen. And also for here. For the other camera. So that you'll be able to take a picture and write it down slowly on your notebooks. All right. That's all for this week. All right. See you next week with so many different examples. See you then. Bye-bye.